Hello everyone. Before we start, I want you guys to take a moment and think of a time maybe you thought you were being watched, whether it's through your phone, your computer, whatever it may be. Through my speech, I hope I can convey the message of just how much you are being watched through the stories of Edward Snowden, the NSA Verizon scandal, and the prison program. The first one I'm going to be talking about is the Edward Snowden story. Edward Snowden was a normal man who joined the military in the early 2000s who would later break both of his legs and be medically discharged and sent to a special intelligence unit where he would work as an NSA contractor as a systems administrator, managing the NSA's very highly classified document system and who could see them, where they would go, and whatnot. After many years of working on these files, Ed became very distraught at what he was seeing and decided it was time to reveal it to the public. In 2012, at the age 29, Ed stole over 60,000 very highly classified documents from the government and fled to Hong Kong to avoid prosecution. In a TED Talk on YouTube called The Snowden Files, Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist Luke Harding describes his first experience with Snowden in secret. In the video, he talks about how when he first received the invitation to view these files with Snowden, he believed there was no way this could be real. But there he was, sitting down with Snowden, with over 6,000 very highly classified documents that exposed the unwarranted detainment of telecommunications data of consumers both foreign and domestic. A few months after this meeting, the first files from Snowden were exposed in the Guardian newspaper and the Washington Post, sparking a worldwide manhunt for Snowden and the hard drive containing the material. So now that we have information on Snowden, we can get into my second topic, which is the NSA Verizon scandal. The NSA Verizon scandal first came to light from a classified document given by Snowden to Glenn Greenwald of The Guardian. In a TED Talk on YouTube called Why Privacy Matters, Glenn talks about what stood out to him the most when he first saw these documents. And in the video, when he is describing what he saw, he says the thing that stood out to him the most was a court order signed by a U.S. judge to Verizon, demanding Verizon to hand over all telecommunications data of consumers, foreign and domestic, on a daily basis for 3 months. What this would mean is all the data that a consumer uses on a day-to-day basis was being sent over to the government forcefully against Verizon's will. And once this hit the public, many citizens believed that this was a violation of their rights, that their data was being constantly captured and sent against their will. My third topic is going to be the PRISM program. A lot like the NSA Verizon scandal, the PRISM program was a classified NSA document that was given by Snowden to Glenn Greenwald and later leaked in the newspaper. And what this file contained was the description of a top secret program started in the early 2000s under the Bush administration. And what this program did was pulled data such as bank records, hospital bills, credit card bills, social security bills, and whatnot, in hopes to weed out suspicious activity to find terrorists. And they would do this in foreign and domestic zones. But this was later exposed by Snowden to be pulling info from websites such as AOL, Google, Yahoo, big websites we use on a daily basis, and pulling things such as our passwords, our credit card numbers, and personal information such as that. During the Snowden Files TED Talk on YouTube, Luke Harding speaks about the PRISM program. And when he speaks about the PRISM program, he talks about how when the public first found out about it under the Bush administration, the citizens began to complain about how it was violating their rights. And it later was said that it was no longer in existence. But Snowden then exposed this under the Obama administration, that the PRISM program was still active and still pulling user data from all over. So now that we have all these points and topics, I hope this lets you guys get more of an understanding of just how much you are being watched. And in his own words, in an interview with Glenn Greenwald, Edward Snowden says himself, the government is no longer spying on terrorists, but spying on its citizens. Thank you.